Good morning, students. Today in this section, we are going to see 7th standard English. In 7th standard English, now we go for grammar. That is in the section B. Even the section B part 2. There are 2 sections in the section B. Part 2 grammar we are going to see now. The first one, transformation of sentence. What is the topic? We are going to see now. Transformation of sentences. The transformation of sentences has 3 types. What are they now? Simple sentences, complex sentence, and a compound sentence. There are the 3 types of transformation takes place in a sentence. One is called simple, the next complex, and a compound sentence. Let's see what is called simple and complex and compound sentence. Simple sentences. The definition of simple sentence. The simple sentence, a sentence which has only one finite verb. What is that? Only one finite verb. A sentence which has only one finite verb. Such a sentence is called simple sentence. Not more than one finite. That must be one sentence that contains one verb. That's all. That's called simple sentence. And we are going to the example to come to understand what is simple. That will happen. Next type of sentence is complex sentence. Now, definition of complex sentence: a sentence which has one main clause. What is that? One main clause and one or more subordinate clause. What is that? A sentence which has one main clause. The meaning of clause is a sentence which has a meaning. That means meaningful sentence are called clause. That should have subject, verb, other things. It may object or adjective. That should be meaningful. The meaningful sentences is called a clause. So the sentence which has one main clause and there may be one subordinate clause or more than one. It may be 2 or 3 subordinate clause. Such a sentence is called complex sentence. What is a sentence which has one main clause and one or more subordinate clause? Such sentence is called complex sentence. This is about definition of complex. Now we go for the compound sentence. What is the third class of sentence is called compound sentence. A sentence is linked by, it must be the 2 sentences. That sentences linked by coordinating conjunction. What is? The sentence is linked by coordinating conjunction. Such a sentence is called compound sentences. So now we will see what are coordinating conjunctions. What are called coordinating conjunctions? For example, and so, but, yet, etc. These are the sentences. These are the conjunctions are coordinating conjunction. The name itself, there is a meaning. Coordinate, the conjunction coordinate one sentence and another. It used as a coordinating. Such sentences are called compound sentences. What is meaning? The sentences linked by coordinating conjunctions. Such a sentence is called compound sentences. This is a simple definitions of simple sentence, complex sentence, and compound sentence. Now we go for the example. There are the many types in this transformation of sentences. In this class, we are going to see 2 types among that. How many types we are seeing now? 2 types. We go for the first type of these sentences. Simple, compound, and complex. Simple sentences we use for making into simple sentences. We use in spite of or despite. What is that? We use in spite of or despite. For the making complex, we use though, although, and even though. What is though, although, and even though? It must be that sentence. Such sentences are complex. For making compound, we use but yet still. That's what these conjunctions are coordinating conjunctions. What is but yet still? By using of these conjunctions, we linking the two sentences. The sentence is called compound sentences. By using of this idea, now we are going to see the examples. Few examples of this, you come to understand very clearly. Now we go for the example. By using of this in spite of and complex though and a compound but yet still. We go for the example. The first example is given. Nitya is poor, Nitya is generous. There are two sentences. One is Nitya is poor, Nitya is generous. How you can be easily identify this is given by using of in spite of though or although but yet still. No. Now you can understand very easily. No. That is the start form. Nitya is poor. That is the answer. That another the opposite it should be given. The action is in that when it gives the positive manner. Something it is poor. But opposite of this is it is given in the next sentence in action. That must be this. So, but another sentence is in the opposite. So, such a sentence you could understand. If it is given in the example, if it is given in the exam, you could identify very easily. This should be considered in spite of or despite. What is one is positive and another one is negative of this. What is it is opposite of this. Now we go for how to change, how to transform this into complex compound and a simple. We could write first this in the simple sentence. We use what should we use for the simple? We use in spite of. What is in spite of? We should start with in spite of. Poor is given. So this should be used in spite of her poverty. In spite of her poverty, we should use comma for writing one more sentence. This use as it is. What is in spite of her poverty, Nitya is generous. In spite of her poverty, Nitya is generous. We use in spite of. So this is comes under simple sentence. We use despite also. Despite her poverty, Nitya is generous. She is poor. That's what. Nitya is because of Nitya is poor. Even she is in generous manner. That should understood very clearly. We could transform this into complex sentence. What should we use for the complex? We may use though, although, or even though. We can use for this. This should write as it is. The same example we take. This we can transform into complex sentence. Though, write as it is. Nitya is poor. Though Nitya is poor, comma. We mentioned earlier in the first sentence name. No, we use pronoun for this. This pronoun for Nitya. She use. She. We take instead of Nitya. We use she. She is generous. This is the way of changing the given example to complex sentence. Though Nitya is poor, she is generous. So though is used, that's why this sentence is called complex sentence. In this, there must be the she is generous. It is main clause. What we are using, though Nitya is poor, this is subordinate clause. So there are two clauses. One is main clause, another one is subordinate clause. This is a complex sentence. We go for the compound sentence. How to change this into compound? What should write? What should we use for connecting the two given sentence? We use coordinating conjunctions. Am I right? So we use this as it is. Nitya is poor. For connecting these two, we use but. But we should write but. Instead of Nitya, we use pronoun that is she. She is generous. She is generous. This is compound sentence. I am shortly writing CPT. It is compound. Nitya is poor. this what we are using for connecting these two sentences. No, this is called coordinating conjunction. Here we are using but as coordinating conjunction. So Nitya is poor, but she is generous. This is the way of writing the given example into three ways. In your examination, you can write. You can select any one of these. You can actually the example is given like this. You can use for changing the simple or complex or compound. No need to write all three types. If it is mentioned, transform the sentence into complex. You can use this. Generally, is even combine the two sentences. That's all. Write it of the first question itself. It is combined the sentences. So you can use any one of these. It may be simple or complex or compound. We go for the second example now. It's given now. There is no building. The classes are going on. What is? There is no building. The classes are going on. This is that two opposite building. No building at all actually, but the classes are going on. It is one is given, no building. The classes are not going. We can take it is a positive sentence. No building, even though the classes are going on. So such a type of sentence we use. This comes under in spite of, although, even though, or but it is still. You can use any of these two. We write complex sentence for this. What should we use for the complex? We use though there is no building, though there is no building, comma, the classes are going on. This, though there is no building, the classes are going on. So here we started with the though. So this sentence is complex sentence. This we can be converted into compound also. The very easy for writing compound sentence. On the right, there is no building. There is no building. But the classes are going on. So here we use the conjunction, that is coordinating conjunction. That's why this sentence is in compound sentence. What is no building, but the classes are going on. This is about the answer for the second one. We go for the third one answer. It's raining. This is one sentence. The match continues. This is another sentence. What is? It's raining. The match continues. We can write this in two ways. Here we can use even complex and common. Otherwise, we can use in that simple sentence also. So here it's raining. Though use though it's raining. Very easy. Though it's raining, comma, the match continues. Though it's raining, the match continues. Maybe football match or cricket match. Especially cricket match is not possible. But football matches and all is continuous while raining. While at the time of raining also the match continues. Only it is possible in football matches. Though it's raining, the match continues. This is complex because we are using though. This we can write into compound sentence. So it's raining, but, or we can use but, the match continues. We are using coordinating conjunction but, so this is compound sentence. This is the answer for this. We are writing given example into complex and compound sentence. It's raining, but the match continues. The second type of simple complex compound we go. Simple sentence. This is in 2 and 2. Complex. So that can or not. Can is used verb in present. To be is used the given verb is past. For the compound, very and so can or not. This is the thing we use in the given example. How to identify the given example? We use two 2 model. This model, no, there must be cannot is used. Cannot or could not in one sentence. There are the two sentences given, no. In these two sentences, one sentence must be contain can or could. We can easily identify the given sentences or the given example is in this type 2 model. Or very also sometimes is given. That also is easy way to identify because you cannot be, you don't be confused whether it is given in this type or in spite of this type or because of some other types of the since as like that many types are there. Don't be confused. One among the two, that is given two examples, no, two sentences, no. One sentence must be contained cannot or could not, but sometimes it is contained very also very difficult like that. They could identify easily the given sentences is in 2 model. This is easy way to identify. Now we go for the example. The first one is he is very weak. He cannot run fast. He is very weak. He cannot run fast. This given example. How to change this example into we use simple, complex, and compound. These 3 types we can write. We use first a simple sentence. We should write subject as it is. He is. Verb also we should write as it is. Very is given on. This should be removed. The given example very is given on. This should be removed. We should remove very. Use to. He is to. That is instead of very. Use to weak. To weak. Again we use to this to. We should not be writing this he and could not because in the first sentence and the second sentence the using subject is same. Here the noun he is used. These 2 sentences implies only one subject, that is he, the same person. So we should not be again mentioning this subject and the verb. We use directly to run fast. What is? He is too weak to run fast. No need to write again he in this. We should use, suppose we are using to now, this implies there is a subject, the same subject is given in the second sentence also. To run fast. We are using to and to, that's why this is simple sentence. The same can be written into complex and compound. For writing complex, what should we use? So that here. He is instead of very, instead of very, we use so weak. He is so weak, comma. We can use that instead of using comma. We can use directly that he. This must be in the small. H is in the small letter. He cannot run fast. Cannot run fast. What is so weak? So we are using, and that it is to connect these two sentences. We use that it is a connecting verb. Connecting word. Then he cannot. Here we are using cannot. So this is about for the sentences we are converting. This stands for the given sentence into complex manner. This is complex. Right? What is the next? What we go for change? Compound. We go for the compound sentence. We take say that is he is very is given as is very weak. What should write? And so this is what type of conjunction this is? Yes, it is coordinate conjunction. He is very weak and so the same thing we write. He cannot run fast. This is compound sentence. This is compound. What is he is very weak and so it is a conjunction we are using. Same is given to write he cannot run fast. This is compound sentence. This is a way of changing one form of sentence to another form of sentence. This is the first example. Show for here, writing the answer. So we go for the second one. Okay. We go for the second one. The box is very big. He could not fit it. Here there is one sentence. First sentence is the box is given. The second sentence is given he. Subject is not same. The two sentences. One is the box, another one is he. If it is the sentence is given, how to transform this sentence into simple, complex, and compound? Let's see. Should understand very clearly this, so that should listen very carefully. For this first, which sentence we should take? No, they cannot could not give no. That's we use into second sentence. We use this into second one. So we can use the first one, this one. So what is the box? The box is after verb only we should use. The box is what should use for the simple two. The box is two. We should remove this very too big. Here we should mention the subject. The noun we should mention. The box is too big for whom? For whom the box is too big? Yes, good. The box is too big for him. What is in that adjective case? He changed into him. So the box is too big for him. We use one more two. This is two. To lift. That's all. No need to write he could not have done. The box is too big for him to lift. This is the correct answer. Two and two we are used. That's why this is simple sentence. We can convert this into complex. For the complex, the box is what should we use for the complex? So big that for the complex and compound very easy. For the simple sentence we use for him. That as it is we should write that he could not lift it. The box is so big that he could not lift it. Here so is used that and he could not. So this is a complex sentence. We can write this into compound also. How to write? The box is very big and so he could not lift it. This is in compound. We can write the given example into three ways. As I said already, like this. Any one of the sentence you can make change. Either simple or complex. Either complex or complex. Any one you use to write the answer for the given example. So we go for the third one. That is third example I have written here. The third example is Valen. His name Valen could not solve the problem. It was very difficult. What is Valen could not solve the problem. It was very difficult. We can write this into simple, complex, and compound. First, we go for the simple sentence. First, if we write the simple sentence, then we know. In this, which is first sentence we should write. Here could not is given. So this could not or cannot is given sentence. This should use in the second sentence. Writing answer could not and cannot use in the second sentence. Second. This must be the first sentence. What is this? Is first sentence. This is the second. Before writing answer, we should be carefully identifying which one we should write first and which one we should write second. We should identify first. So here, it was very difficult. Here, it was very difficult. It should be right first. Instead of it, so this is pronoun used. This it is used for the problem. Okay. So we should start with the problem. The problem. What is was the first tense? As well as it was. The problem was it is given. So instead of very what should write? Write it simple. We should use to. Right. I mean the problem was too difficult. We should mention the name here. For whom the problem is too difficult? The problem is too difficult for Valen. For whom? For Valen the problem is too difficult. leaves one more 2, that is TO2. What is here? 2 solved. 2 solved. Again, the problem is going to solve it because we mentioned already the problem in the first sentence. Need not to write again the same subject. Instead of that, use pronouns that is it. So the problem was too difficult for Baron to solve it. This is simple sentence. So how to write for the complex this? For the complex we use this again. The problem was. For the complex what should write? So difficult. So difficult. What should write? The problem was so difficult. We go for the question that is Valen could not solve it. We same thing should write. So difficult that Valen could not solve it. Could not solve it. This is the answer for this. The problem was so difficult. The problem was so difficult that Valen could not solve it. This is complex sentence. Complex sentence. For writing compound, the problem was very difficult, and so instead of that, what should write? And so Valen could not solve it. This is the answer for the compound sentence. Understood. So in the first type we see in the 3 examples. The second type also we have seen 3 examples. You use another few more examples for writing, for practicing these 2 types, because this is, if you are understanding very clearly, this grammar is very easy. Without understanding, if you are writing an answer, this is too difficult. So that's why you practice some more examples. You have examples you can get any other way. You use the example. Only thing, use this format for changing one sentence to another sentence. So far we discussed the transformation of sentence. What are the 3 types of transformation of sentence? One is simple. Second one is complex, third one is compound sentence. That you know the meaning and everything. We have seen the 2 types of transformation of sentence. One is by using in spite of despite, that is the simple. Though, although, even though, it is in the complex, but it is still in the compound. So 3 examples we have seen, and that you are understood. In the third you may understood. Or then the second type we have seen, and this is called commonly 2-2 model. 2-2 is given the simple and the complex, so that can or could not. For the compound very, and so and can or could not. This is we have seen today classes. Next classes we have seen some other grammar topic. Until then, take care. Good luck.